Hello everyone. After our Indian stock market hours on last Friday, three major companies, Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank released their quarterly results. So what about it? Second, this coming week, Tuesday and Wednesday will be on holiday for Diwali. So only 3 full trading days. How will this affect the market? And third, what are all the major macros we need to look out for this upcoming week? All these we are going to discuss in this video, a week ahead video for October 3rd week for the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. First, let's discuss earnings results. All three are index heavyweight stocks. In the Nifty 50 index, these three stocks together accounts for near 30% weightage, and in the Bank Nifty index, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank both together accounts for 50% weightage. So their results expect to have huge influence in the upcoming week, particularly on the Monday market opening. Let's start with Reliance Industries. If required, please pause and have a look. This is the comparison with Bloomberg estimates and the previous quarter. Revenue was expecting to increase around 1.7% quarter on quarter, but the actual revenue increased 4.5% quarter on quarter. So revenue beats the estimation comfortably. EBITDA was expecting to increase around 5.2% quarter on quarter, but the actual EBITDA increased 6.9% quarter on quarter. So EBITDA also beats the estimates. Margin was expecting at 18.2%, but actual margin came at 18.02%. So margin slightly missed. However, profit was expecting to fall around 26% quarter on quarter, but actual profit fell 33%. So profit missed the estimates by 7 percentage points. But here I want to clarify one thing. The profit fall is purely due to high base effect. In the previous quarter, they had exceptional other income for like 15,120 crore rupees, which included near 9,000 crore rupees from selling the asset. So that's an exception case. In comparison, in this quarter, other income dropped to around 4,500 crore rupees. So the profit fall is only because of this base effect. If we adjust for that, then the profit is actually decent. Segment wise, quarter on quarter, O2C business EBITDA increased 3.4%, retail segment EBITDA increased 6.8%, and the digital services EBITDA increased 2.4%. So all had the decent growth. Here I like to highlight one thing. During the quarter, Reliance Jio added 83 lakhs new subscribers, which in turn taking total subscriber base to 50.6 crores. And ARPU improved to 211.4 rupees per month from 208.8 rupees a quarter ago, which is a 1.2% increase, and it was in line with the expectations. So overall, I would say Reliance results are okay. Revenue and EBITDA beats, but profit missed only due to base effect. And in response to those earnings, Reliance GDR increased near 3% with a decent volume. So it seems results are in favor of the market. Now moving to HDFC Bank, market was expecting profit to increase around 9.5% year on year, but actual profit increased 10.8%. Similarly, year over year, net interest income was expecting to increase around 3.5%, but actual net interest income increased 4.8%. So both net interest income as well as profit beats the estimation by 1.3 percentage points. However, provisions increased 30% year on year, which is a concern. But on the positive side, quarter on quarter, asset quality improved significantly. Gross NPA ratio fell 16 basis points to 1.24% from 1.4%, and net NPA ratio fell 5 basis points to 0.42% from 0.47%. And the other income surged 25% year on year, which is very strong. However, core net interest margin dipped 8 basis points quarter on quarter to 3.27% from 3.35%. But management said they expect the contraction in the core net interest margin for the next 2 to 4 quarters as the deposits reprice increase. And they expect loan growth to be in line with system in FY 2026 but relatively faster in FY 2027. So overall, HDFC Bank results are positive. Profit beats, NII beats, asset quality improved, deposit growth strong, and management guidance is optimistic. Since the result was released after the ADR close, so it's not the representative, we need to wait for Monday Indian market opening for the influence. Then third, ICICI Bank. Profit increased 5.2% year on year, which is the weakest growth since September 2020 quarter. But already analysts were expecting much weaker growth. Whereas in the net interest income case, increased 7% year on year, which is decent. Then asset quality improved. Gross NPA ratio fell to 1.58% from 1.67% quarter on quarter. Management said they expect advances growth and retail loan growth to improve in second half of the year, and they expect net interest margin to be range bound in coming quarters with very little impact even if RBI cuts the rates further. So ICICI Bank results are okay, not as strong as HDFC Bank, but decent. The weak profit growth is concerning, but management expects improvement in the second half. In summary, all three results are mixed to positive. Reliance beats on revenue and EBITDA but missed on the profit due to base effect. HDFC Bank strong across all parameters. ICICI Bank decent with weakest profit growth in years, but management expects improvement. And so Monday we could say all three stocks will be on focus. Now overall this coming week is a special week. We have only 3 full trading days. Tuesday is trading holiday for Diwali. However, there will be 1 hour Muhurat trading in the evening. And Wednesday will be full trading holiday. So we have just Monday, Thursday and Friday as full trading days, and this Monday is the weekly expiry day. Hence, the trading volumes might be lower and the price action might be different from usual weeks, and other sector leaders like Dr. Reddy's and HUL are scheduled to release their results. So we could expect those related stock sector to be on focus. Anyway, let us see day by day what to expect in terms of earnings and macros. Starting from Monday, October 20th, earnings wise, I don't think that any major company's earnings is scheduled to release. Macro wise, before our market opening, China Q3 GDP growth rate and September month industrial production rate is due. In addition, their Communist Party's 4th national meeting is scheduled, and their top leaders will discuss about the development goals and the next 5-year plan. So Monday will be all about China data and how our market reacts to weekend's results. Moving to Tuesday, October 21st, as we discussed multiple times, this is the trading holiday for Diwali. However, Muhurat trading will be there, but usually their volume will be very low. And macro-wise, India's September infrastructure output data is due to release. For Wednesday, October 22nd, our Indian market will be closed. Then coming to Thursday, October 23rd, earnings wise, Hindustan Unilever, Laurus Labs, Colgate Palmolive are scheduled to release their results. So FMCG sector will be on focus. If HUL shows strong consumption revival like Nestle, then we could expect the entire FMCG sector to rally. Macro wise, in the morning, UK September month consumer inflation is due, expecting 4% year over year versus 3.8% in August. And in the night for US, existing home sales data and weekly jobless claims are scheduled. Finally, for Friday, October 24th, earnings-wise, Dr. Reddy's Lab, SBI Life Insurance, SBI Cards and Coforge are some of the companies scheduled to release their earnings. So we could say pharma and financial services to be on focus. Macro-wise, very important, in the morning, India's October month preliminary PMI data is due. Here in September month, both service and composite PMI data decreased in comparison to August month record high value. So similarly for October month, expecting further moderation. Anyway, in addition to India, other countries' PMI data such as Australia, Japan, France, Germany, UK and US all will be released throughout the day. And more importantly, in the night for US, their September month consumer inflation data is due, expecting 0.3% month-on-month increase, same as August. If US inflation comes higher, then rate cut expectations will reduce. So this is a very important macro. And finally, on Saturday, October 25th, Kotak Mahindra Bank's earnings is scheduled to announce their results. So that's all in this video. Hope you got some useful information. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video so that it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm doing this for me and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.